Bam, 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 bam. Diddly, diddly, dim. Anyway. Flying high now. Gonna fly now. Ba ba bam ba 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 bam. Ba ba bam ba 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 bam bam bam. Ba la la. It gets taken down due to copyright infringement. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. It has like such loud opening music and then it gets quieter. But anyway, yes. We get to make superheroes. Why, with this power I could be a superhero. Can you tell me what that quote's from? If you heard me. Dun, dun. Yeah, but we're in the Batcave right now. So I'll get started and I'll show you guys how things go here up in his house. One second, I just need to respond to something. I'm sorry. Okay. So, hello. So yes, this is some of the objects we created. The Scribblenauts Unmasked came out a couple of months ago, so obviously we don't have the same amount of objects as last time. But it's pretty much the same thing, except you can use parts of all the DC superheroes, which is a huge library. So like, let's say we can start off with Doomsday, who's this man, dun dun dun, and we can replace his head with, what kind of heads do we have here? Can replace his head with Mr. Bucket over here, and we can give him legs of steel. Give him the legs of well, we can give him bunny slippers. And Wonder Woman legs. You know what? He would rock Wonder Woman legs. Wonder Woman 60s. No, that's just silly. Wonder Woman 80s? That's better. Okay, let's just move these over. Okay, make the legs just a little bigger. I had this bus driver once. This is just reminding me because I'm making his legs bigger. Fashionable legs. I had this bus driver once. There's this real creepy old guy. And we were in a parking lot, like picking one of the kids up or something, or dropping them off or whatever. We were in a parking lot. And there's this woman that was walking by, this mildly attractive middle, or I don't know, woman in her 30s, I guess. And our bus driver, who was like, he's got to be in his 70s because he fought in Vietnam. He was already, so he's got to be like about in his 70s. He all of a sudden yells out his window at this lady walking by, "Hey, you're just as big as my wife's leg." And we all just like, what? What the hell does that mean? But apparently it was some sort of compliment he was paying her, that this woman was the same size as his wife's leg. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Let's see. Objects will react to it as... Ooh, fancy. Objects react to it as if it is a car. Because why not? Because that's how I roll. And it's gonna pretty much be Doomsday otherwise, but It's going to be Wonder Doom. It's gonna be Wonder Doom. Yeah, it's not very creative, but I'm just trying to showcase what exactly you can do here. So let's get out of here. Let's take him out and take him out of the Batcave here. And it'll be all like, I'm gonna fight you, Batman! BAM! Whack! Doomsday, as a source object, he can only be hurt by Superman, pretty much, or Krypton. Well, maybe not Kryptonite, I don't know. But, he's pretty much invincible to a hero like Batman. So Batman is gonna need some help. So let's give him some help. Let's make some Superman. Superman over here. Which Superman? There's a lot of Supermans. Good Darkseid Superman, fine. Oh yeah, freeze him. Let's get some help out here. Let's go into the Bat computer. See what kind. Oh yeah, you can also get you can get like different costumes to wear, and they actually give you superpowers. So that's cool. All-Star Superman Doomsday. There's a lot of Green Lanterns. Apros. Who are you? Sentient plant. Apros is one of the most decorated of the Green Lantern Corps, eventually becoming a esteemed member of the... Sure. Sure, why not? I don't know what it is, but it's certainly a thing. Doomsday is not losing to any of these guys, is he? Let's make some kryptonite. Let's just weaken everybody there. Oh no, now Superman's dying. Well, they're all dead. That's wonderful. Let's make an object. Let's just pretend that didn't happen and scroll over this way. I said scroll over this way. Good. Okay guys, so give me suggestions. Suggestive things. That was very suggestive. Suggest things in the comments. Batman Granny? A Bat Granny, if you will. Okay, let's see. Batman Year 100. I haven't made that one. That's cool. Too bad you're gonna lose your head. Don't go losing your head over these things. As always, we should have a granny heads. No, we don't have a granny head here. We have a beer head. Oh, that's way too big. Super Granny, hero of justice in the American way. Super Granny was orphaned as a child, but grew up and learned how to bake cookies and fight crime. Super Granny! Super Granny! Sorry I'm being annoying, but that's how I am. You guys should know better. It's a perfect pose. I cannot make a Magikarp. Let's give her a rolling pin. That's a good idea. You youngsters should come back here and stop causing trouble in my city. Why, when I was your age, we only caused trouble during the weekdays, but not on the weekends. Now come over here so I can cook you some of my special sassy granny cookies. Excuse me, Bat Granny, can we go now? No, I'm not done talking to you about how good life used to be back in the days when I was young and they used to have 5-cent movies and we had wars against countries that actually gave up. And then we were able to go see the Hindenburg before that blew up. And then oh God, things were horrible back then. I'm glad I'm in the present. Can we go now? No, I'm not done talking to you about your loud rock music that you play at all times of the night. Or the skateboarding on the sidewalks. And the times that you all go out and party and come back from your GameStops and your Targets and with your video games that have violence. Excuse me, No, I'm not done talking to you yet. I think she fell asleep. I'm not asleep. I just gotta take my medication. I haven't taken it in 3 weeks now. Anyway, when you script these objects, I'm sorry, not scripting. One of the cool things that you can do with things like Bat Grannies, you give them superpowers. Hello, Jacket. So yeah, you can give them superpowers, Blaze Bolt, Batarang, Energy Beams, Hard Light, Lasers, Lightning, Magic Stream, Miasmic Burst, Mist, Mud Blast. You can turn them into a Pokemon. Mystic Jolt, Plasma, Power Surge, Sonic Wave, Scratch Attacks, Soul Onks, and Toxic Blast. You can be toxic because she's going to have all that smoker breath or whatever. But yeah, so this granny... Oh right, she needs a tail, doesn't she? Got that part. No. Dun dun dun. This music sounds like it's... I don't know, it's just weird. Yes. Why do I keep pressing that? Back, Granny. Granny man! Yeah, I can unlock them with points. I just haven't like the superpowers. I haven't gotten around to doing it because I haven't used most of these yet, but I can just go to one. It says you use points that you build up in game to buy it, and then you just check off whatever it is. So yeah, that's not a problem. Let's try out Bat Granny. Why, Batman, when I was your age, we didn't run around in these tight spandex tights and these capes. We used to have wholesome superheroes like that man with the bucket on his head that didn't even show who he was. Why, that was a good time back in that day. Yeah, let's just drown her out while we look at some more of these heroes. That is cool! Let's look at some of the villains. Vehicles! Let's look at the vehicles. That's not a vehicle. Ooh! Back in my day, we didn't have your armored Brainiac ships. We just had bicycles that went around that shot lasers out the front of them. And we used to have, just our bicycles would be awesome because they would run on sass. We had plenty of that back in my day, but nowadays you just have your violence and your bloods and your shut up. Why don't they... Okay, let's pretend that didn't happen.